Well, good morning, good people. Mark Holmes here, and as always, I appreciate each and every one of you all. I'm here actually uploading my morning video. I have multiple channels, and I started this one, which probably will never be monetized, and that's okay because my philosophy has always been, if you get on top of the mountain, not that I'm there, it behooves you to help the next person up. And so I'm trying to give people my perspective and things that have worked and haven't worked in my time at YouTube and trying to pass on what knowledge that I have. My main channel has almost 130,000 subscribers. I had a deleted channel that I had started originally in 2012 that was deleted in 2018. So that channel was lost. And I don't know if you have had the same thing happen to you where your channel is terminated. Around the time that mine was terminated, it was kind of like YouTube had mass terminations for spam, which is kind of funny because at the time, background story on how it got deleted. I'd never been copyrighted striked, never had any warnings of anything. But for the Dallas Cowboys, Travis Frederick had Hillian-Barr syndrome. And I did a video immediately when it happened to ride the wave of the news cycle that Travis Frederick had Hillian-Barr syndrome. And not knowing anything about Hillian-Barr syndrome, I decided to do some research to find out what is it, what's the effects on the body, is this something he can recover from? And then I went through, not as a doctor, but as playing one here on YouTube, to say here's what it is, and this is typically what to expect. And I would always do a fireside chat, which would be my reflection at the end of the day. I do it every single day. And I talked about that. Well, the next morning, I was locked out of my channel. It was gone. It was deleted. And there was a notification, an email from YouTube that said, your channel had been terminated for spam. And you have the thing where you can click on it and appeal. So, okay, I'm like, for spam, what are you talking about? I've been doing my channel the same forever. I clicked appeal, and a couple days went by, or no, a day went by, and it came back and said, nope, it's still, terminated. And that was basically the computers looking at this, and however they were reading it with the algorithm, that it was terminated. I tried calling Google to actually talk to a person because I'm old, and of course, I like to talk to people. And literally called for days and would never get an answer from Google till finally one lady actually answered and said, unfortunately, there's nothing that they can do. She sympathized with it, but she directed me to Twitter, YouTube help. And that had gotten somebody who knows YouTube to help through a backdoor way for the channel to be reinstated. And it was for a couple of weeks, and then it was deleted again. And I kept trying to appeal and appeal and appeal, and it was gone. Fast forward now, and maybe this has happened to you. Fast forward to a couple of months ago. If you have multiple channels and you go to YouTube Studio and you click on switch channels, what I would always see, because the channel was terminated, would be the email from that channel that says that action is not available. If you clicked on it, basically it would go to the screen of death. It's basically you're banned and you're banned from life and there's nothing you can do with it. If I tried to use that email address with just watching videos, couldn't do it. It was like, it was the Black Plague. About 2 months ago, what I noticed when I'm switching channels is I would see the icon of the old channel. It was colored, like it was there, but it says this action is not available. I clicked on it, and it says your channel had been terminated. Your channel had been terminated, but you can appeal. And it had a date that was about 2 months before that. So it passed the date. And I'm kind of like, you're going to send me this now after it's past date? Thanks a lot. I wish I had known this 2 months ago. I would have appealed. Well, As I started this channel to give back, as I was going through switching from my one channel to the other one, I still saw the icon there and I clicked on it again. And maybe this was an update that YouTube is doing and they hadn't gotten it all together yet. But I clicked on it and it says your channel has been terminated. You can appeal for reinstatement. No date. No drop dead date on it. Now, keep in mind, this is 5 years ago that this channel went. 5 years. I click on it. The window opens up and then, it says the email address for the channel. Ask for, give a reason why the channel was turned, or your reason for appeal, why it shouldn't be, and send. Within 2 hours, I get an email from YouTube that says, upon further review, your channel has been reinstated. It was literally, that's it. 2 minutes of time for appealing. And in my mind, I'm thinking, because what I had heard was after a year of a channel being shut down, they wipe everything clean. Every video, every bit of analytics, everything about that channel is still right there, including the monetization on it. Everything is still hooked up like it was never gone. So I bring this to your attention that there's a lot of people who have been in this situation that have had their channel terminated and they don't know why and have been through the same thing and they've moved on to start other channels. But you may still want to have that old channel. It's reactivated now. People are watching it like crazy and welcoming it back. Amazingly, it still has 26,000 subscribers. Anybody who was subscribed to that channel 5 years ago and didn't unsubscribe to it got a notification yesterday because I posted a video on it. And they're coming back to the channel and saying, oh my God, I forgot about these videos and things. And so let me say thank you, YouTube, for getting that channel back. I wish I'd had it long ago, but I'm glad that it's here. And so I think the reason behind this is the reason I think this policy has changed. Content is king. YouTube survives by people posting more and more videos. They have more and more ad revenue. Think about Facebook, how Facebook always reminds you of, past memories. So you'll repost it because even though that content has already been out before, you reposting it is like a new hit. And so for YouTube, it behooves them to have all this content that was deleted maybe that shouldn't have been. Now, that's not to say if you've done something that's really crossed the boundaries that, it should be deleted. There's some channels that really should be deleted. But in my case, I had never had a copyright strike or anything else. And as far as spamming, now they want you to reuse content. Now they want you to post as much as possible. Literally, when you go through your analytics at the end of the month, why your views are down, you only posted X number of videos. It's 20% less than last month. Like, get out there and get some more content put. So for YouTube evolving and saying, we're going to war with TikTok. I'm sitting here looking at a video where I had literally a transformer blowing up, so it's like, ooh, that'll make a great short. Or seeing Joe Boo, on Real Sports and things. So getting all that content creates more content for YouTube, thus creating more money. So that's the bottom line on this. So if you've had a channel terminated, go to that channel link. Hopefully you still have it and check and see if it's still there and you can appeal. And there you have it, good people. As always, I appreciate you guys. This channel, again, if you have some questions, I'm a real person. I'm the same person you see here as in the real world. And I'm trying to give some of the knowledge that I have. before I leave up away from here to pass on. And if I can help one person, then it was worthwhile for the time that I had. Have a great day. Peace.